Today we're going to look at Form Builder. In Plannr, you have the ability to create your own forms and either send these to clients via the client portal or embed them in your own website to gather information which will then feed back into Plannr. You can find Form Builder under the Business tab in the left-hand side menu. The dashboard will have all the forms you have previously built here, showing you whether they are public forms for your firm's website, for example, or by request forms which can be sent to the client via the client portal from within Plannr. The status button shows you whether they're active or still in draft, and you have action buttons at the end of each form to duplicate or edit the form if needed. Let's build a new form by clicking on Add New. We're going to create a new inquiry form for our website. In the form description, we're going to enter New Lead Contact Details and select Public as we want to embed this form on an external website. We are now prompted to specify the host website, so we'll enter the domain name and select Yes to create a client upon submission. We'll select Prospect and hit Save. To start building our form, we're going to click Add Section and create a basic contact information section. Let's call it About You and hit Add. From the Form Builder fields on the right-hand side, we can drag and drop a selection of linked fields from within Plannr. These are data fields which, when completed on the form, will populate our new prospect's contact record automatically. If we were sending a form by request to an existing client on Plannr, these linked fields would be pre-filled with any data you already had captured for that client, so they wouldn't have to start from scratch but can simply update the information you already hold on them if you need to. For any information you wish to capture but there isn't a field available within Plannr for this, you can select a regular field block from the menu here. You can then personalise this with the question you wish to ask, choosing the type of field best suited to your question. Finally, any of your custom fields can also be questions within a form, so by selecting the Custom Fields tab you can drag and drop any of these into your form as well. Let's go back to our linked fields and add some basic contact information. I'm going to search for name here and drag over first name and last name into my form section. By clicking into the text field, you can see the question name, and you do have some options here for customization. Along the top, you can mark whether this is a required field and must be answered before the form can be submitted. By toggling the placeholder button, you can add a line of help text if needed to assist the person completing the form. Let's drag and drop the address field into our section and customize this question. We're going to change the question name to home address and toggle Link Primary on. We'll leave this as an optional field. Finally, we'll add a mobile phone number and email and mark them both as required fields. Now we'll add a second section and call it Your Requirements. Here we are going to add a long text field, the text area option in our regular fields menu, and customize this to ask what the prospect is looking for help with. We will set the question to tell us a little bit about yourself and what you would like some help with today, and hit Save. Finally, we'll add a selection field to provide our areas of financial planning for them to choose from. We will preview our form and, once we're happy with it, we can hit Publish. Now that our form is published, we can embed it into our site. For this example, we will be embedding into a WordPress site. First, we'll go onto WordPress and add a new post. We'll give this post a title, and then we can go ahead and embed our form. From the blocks that WordPress offers, we're going to select the custom HTML block. Here we can enter in the embedding information from our form, copying and pasting it from the Embed tab on our form in Form Builder. Clicking on Publish, we can go ahead and view the post we just made, including the form embedded from Form Builder. Now a prospect will be created in Plannr anytime this form is filled out. Returning to our Form Builder dashboard, we're going to look at an existing by request form that we've created. The form is currently in draft mode, so we will go in and preview it to make sure we're happy with it. Once we are, we can publish it and then send it to a client. Now it's published, we'll head straight to Contacts and pick the client to send this to. From within the client's contact record, I'm going to click on Add New and select Form Request. Here, I'm going to write a short introduction message to the client, but I do have the option to embed a video here if I wanted to. I'll select our form and press Send Request. We can see from our Form Submission Requests page that we currently have no submissions. But I will now switch over to the client portal to fill out this form. Your client will get a notification bell telling them that they have a form to fill out when they log into their client portal. They can either click this notification, or they can head to the My Forms along the left-hand side to access the form. You will see here that Plannr has pre-populated any of the linked fields that we already have data for in the client's contact record. So I'll go ahead and make my updates and submit the form back to my advisor. Switching over to the advisor portal, I can see I have a notification that the form has been completed, and by clicking on View I am taken to the submission answers. Here you can see all the client's responses to your form. Where the client has updated any linked fields, these are automatically updated on the advisor portal, so you do not need to go in and make any manual changes to your client's contact record. And that's sending a form in Form Builder.